Virtus Pro may not have the best record against Evil Geniuses lately, but they should still be the favorite for this matchup, right? They are, after all, one of the top 3 teams that we've been touting for this meta, one of the best teams of the year.
They must be. Simply. Has to be that way.
But a Trine lane certainly can work for Evil Genius. It's going to be dependent on RTZ not dying here. Already stunned up, gets off March of the Machines, pulled back by Ramsey. He's going to go for this kill. Lasered up, doesn't have the right clicks, and neither does Tusk. RTZ is going to be able to get away, gets off the healing salve, and is out. Nobody dies here, but in mid, Fear managed to kill the Bat Rider. He died himself, sure, but he was the one who managed to pick up the first blood.
Oh, clear Blink Dagger.
Snowball rolling. Get as much damage onto Misery here as possible. They are bringing RTZ over, and they're going to start slowing down Lil a little bit. Maybe VP have actually overextended themselves. Lil definitely caught out, and he's going to end up dying here. Good hook from Misery.
2-1 to start. But you mentioned
Blast on the top lane. They're actually going to go for it. RTZ going to be snowballed up. They managed to get the stun down. Couple of right clicks. There goes the laser. So Ramsey's already backing off. Letting his supports go for the kill once again. With a Splinter Blast. Well played by Solo. They will manage to get the kill. Lil is still going to end up going down, though, to Misery. They may be losing their Kempt on RTZ's life here. This time around, the supports are not so close. 1 second stun. There goes the laser for the Tusk, as well as the Winter Wyvern are going to be able to combo up. The Tusk hides the Chaos Knight from some of the damage, and they manage to kill RTZ. RTZ is just playing so aggressive in this lane, and his supports weren't even around him.
not really going to help out RTZ as much as...
Maybe it's Ramsey's turn to fear death, as Misery's just going to try and keep that rod on top of him, even if it costs him his life. The 3-man snowball, Ramsey actually far enough away. He tries to go for the hook, but it's blocked out by Solo. Misery trying to stay alive, does manage to get the kill on the Tusk. Solo will walk away, and Ramsey limps out of the lane as well. So Evil Geniuses trade supports, but they maintain the lane dominance, which is important.
I was a little surprised to see the Lycan get through this time. See if we can do it once more.
2 seconds done here. RTZ trying to keep his distance a little bit. Misery, attempted the hook, but good grab of the snowball. That is a beautiful save. Ramsey's just might make it out. It looks like EG are not able to get enough damage. A little bit of return fire on Lil as well, but this time it's VP.
Mid lane with the lasso here.
They're gonna go for it. Fear managed to pop the transformation. They actually missed out on that extra bit of damage. They used the lasso, but this is definitely not a kill. No one does not have the burst damage to be able to take down that Lycan. Big problem with ganking the Lycan at all times is that you need that instant disable. Otherwise, once he starts it. Ramsey's pulled back here, attempting to get Misery. Whipped hook there for Misery.
They needed that too, because they've actually got Solo down in the bottom lane without a TP, so he's here trying to clear back the waves, and they don't have the extra assistance in the top right now. And Ramsey's didn't realize.
That is perfect. They're going to be able to get that pudge right behind Ramsey's. Only 1 second stun, so Misery can keep pace. Gets the hook this time. No escape for Ramsey's. Lil still going to try to fight, though. He's got no one here. Big, bad, beautiful with a Sonic Wave. He's going to be able to hit 2 with that and still pursue for the kill onto RTZ. Chris going to be able to make a successful TP out, though, losing their carry in the Tinker. Big loss, though, for Evil Geniuses. They are determined to keep this Chaos Knight down for good reason, too. They've already got the Helmet Dominator on the Fear. Now they are going to be able to pop the switch, but good attempt there by Ramses. But you're no Phantom Lancer. Can't pull those shenanigans with the illusions. What a hook. Did he have the ensnare? Looks like it. It was off cooldown.
Yeah, still just sitting there. Not able to get it off.
Samael's done with Solo pushing. There's the ensnare now. Now they can actually get Misery with the hook. Trying to get in front, managed to get the telekinesis. That's going to be enough damage. Pasha's here. Looking for the flame break, knocks him up a little bit. Does have enough sticky napalm that he can actually run down Fear here, and his supports can't seem to stop it. Fear actually juking around a little bit, but it looks like there's just no escape here. In the meantime, looks like Misery did end up dying. Lil.
It's actually getting rolling his way over to drop. Misery.
Nice hook there on Ramses. Don't think they can capitalize on that one, though.
It's hype for the crowd, though. You know, they like it.
And soon we're going to have the Dismember for the Pudge, so he really can make kills off of those kind of hook shots.
Get the jump top, though, that Invis rune.
5 more seconds. Pack of invisibility here. Samael still holding on to his ultimate there. It's important to note, right now the Queen of Pain is trying to force him to pop it. It looks like the Tusk's going to go for the kill now, and there goes Samael. Popping that ult should be fine. Over the top lane, though, Pasha attempting the blink hit. Almost into the telekinesis first. Into the hook shot. They're going to be able to get the lasso onto him, pull him back out of that lasso, but Misery will still die. Fear is going to be able to chase down these supports. Nice use of the cold embrace there. It's going to be able to keep Soul alive. Bat Rider may not be so lucky, neither is Ramses. Tinker takes him down with pure damage and still looking for those extra kills. Ice Shards helps to be able to protect Pasha. He gets the blink away. Lil probably still gonna die, gets a snowball to get a little bit of distance here. Another Ice Shard's up in 2 seconds time. Can he close out this gap? Can he keep himself alive here? Snare? Oh, good try. But they can still reach over that igloo and grab the tusk.
Man, vision has just been so unbelievably important this top lane. Again, there was another ward there that spotted where the Bad Rider was coming from, so he was able to precast the lift there and make sure that wasn't Arteezy that was least focused. Giving EG a chance to actually power.
Take that tower off of it too. Let's go ahead and push this way. Well, now the Tinker's showing himself, and that push becomes a whole lot harder. Good attempt at the hook there, but misses.
And again,
now
another
Pasha
ward sees this.
Oh, he's going to be able to blink in. Misses out on crit. If he's caught by the telekinesis, he's certainly dead. There goes the telekinesis. There goes the 3-second stun into Dismember. Setting up no one for a big hit, though, and the snowball comes in. Misery ends up going down. Sumail popping the ultimate, but no real damage going on to him. He's going to be at half HP when this is done. He needs protection. That's why he needs Arteezy. Needs to help with crit as well, but he's going to be lasted up. Pull back. Pasha managed to get the kill. No, he hits by a march of the machines. A little goblin takes his life. Ramses at the top lane goes down. Arteezy trying to go for the rearm. Tinker out, but it's not going to happen. No one with a triple kill at bottom lane. Trent, just as you call it. No one needs to pick up this game for VP. He does so in the bottom lane. Beautiful.
Oh, I grabbed him.
There's a big kill if he has enough damage, but it's just not enough.
Pudge Dota. So close. We're almost there in time. Oh, they're coming right back down here. There's no rest for the wicked.
Saying,
yeah, they quiet for a little bit here.
Yeah, he's like, all right, guys, I've moved around enough. I need my farming. Evil geniuses always seem to be able to split that very well. Duration with Misery, I don't feel like divided one way or another. Maybe one word would be say they give a lot of space to Sumail as we're seeing in this abandoned game. He's just
yeah, you could say so. Heading late, they're going to have the Tinker, but also on the side of VP heading late, they have the CK. I don't think it's very one-sided one way or the other. It's pretty much going to come down to, I would say, the Wyvern has the biggest chance to make those impacts, and by virtue of that, that also gets passed over to Crit, because he's going to be working with the steal as well.
Maybe it's Arteezy's going to be caught. Solo just straight up freezes him. But now the turnaround is available for Crit. He can actually, puts it on the Chaos Knight to stop that attempt on Arteezy's life. Pasha's still going to go for it here as well as the snowball. They are all in on Arteezy right now. The hate is real, but they get the kill. What a beautiful Sonic Wave. Sumail looking to be able to keep Misery alive, but just can't do it. He's run out of power, and now he's run out of ultimate as well, but Fear's got his back. Nice shard block there from Lil. Blocks that pathway out, is able to get the TP away. They're still looking to be able to catch more. Crit with a haste rune is hoping to be able to catch no one, but gives up on that chase.
Yeah, very nice prioritization there from BP. No, Sumail also rethinking things, saying, you know, we could play a bit faster. Oh, there we go.
He's had his share of misses, but certainly some critical hits. The Misery Pudge gets another one. This time Pasha is the one to deal his wrath.
During perhaps the Yules instead.
Oh, the blink initiation actually steals the pullback as well. Ramsey's gonna go ahead and pop his ultimate, tries to deal with Crit, but immediately the body shield takes off that stun. Ramsey has to be able to pop the wand here to stay alive, but no. Magic damage coming out from Sumail's build. He goes the maxed out Mistcoil, and it is proven to be time and time again very effective in these team fights there.
But it is the engagements. That's where it turns it around.
Oh, Solo, you're not sneaking into the pit so easily. He still managed to get off the Winter's Curse. Okay.
Steal that.
Fumbled that one. Solo does manage to interrupt the Roshan attempt here, and it could still be EG losing out not just on the Rubik's Life, but the fight as well. Pasha's attempting to find some heroes, but can't actually get a blink off with all of these minions on top of him. What a snag from Misery. There's going to be a snowball delaying his death. He goes over to the Necronomicon. Lil tries to go for an Ice Shard, blocking it. Sumail is going to force him to use his ultimate here. But again, it's still BP stalling up that Roshan attempt. They're not going to be netted that early objective. And as a result, VP may be a little bit too late to this engagement.
Fear holding the ulti too for the eventual chase down. If Misery can find a good hook. Oh, what a blink. Almost grabbed him mid. And that would have been a secondary kill there. Easily secured after Roche.
The boys in blue stream out of that Roshan pit into the mid lane with an extra life from that Aegis. I'm not so sure VP wants to challenge them if they go for a tier 2 round of that Arctic Burn. He can position himself for really good Winter's Curse if EG group up. They're not. They're staying spread out. They're letting Sumail by himself pretty much take that tower alongside the Lycan Wolves. And they're just going to keep on going. After all, they're going to have the Tinker. Oh, Solo spots him. Gets a little damage on him. Can't really do much about it, though. His team would not be able to back him up there. VP still making rotations back. Hook shot, long shot for Misery. It's going to be a miss.
Yeah, this is pretty terrifying, though. It's always hard to defend high ground up against Pudge, because any small mistake, even just one could say a fluke, and your defense can kind of fall into shambles here. So they're playing way back on the side of VP, and that makes it a lot easier to get a tier 3.
Have to think about dealing with him. Nice, but the Orchid's going to be able to stop it. No one's going to be able to get this kill. Maybe not. There goes the Aphotic Shield. Takes off the silence. And num 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 num. What a turnaround for Misery.
Oof.
They're still smoked up, though. Solo, his smoke pops. What you doing here, bud? Oh, another one for Misery. Solo not making it out. True to his name, all by himself. BP have now just drug Ramsey to the fight. He actually pops his Phantasm. They've gone for a grab on the crit. Ramsey's trying to get the kill on him. It does manage to take it, but there's just too much damage coming out from Arteezy. He's eventually going to go down. Tries to go for the armor toggle. A TP out. Do it again. Ramsey, do it again. What a play. Pasha still going to be run down here by Fear. Slowed down. Got the purge on him from the Necronomicon Ranger, so it's not going to make his way out. I'm not sure they can stop it. The Ranger Axe is already dead. EG may have a chance to be able to get the full lane of Rax. What a stomp! The Centaur stomp! Pasha jumps in and almost dies immediately. He's slowed down still. Couldn't get the curse off in time. He still dies. Pulled back. It is going to be a death on Sumail. And Fear, he doesn't have his ultimate for 20 seconds. They need to have a stun. 4-second stun. And a winner's curse too. Sure, overkill for the big man. Fear, it's worth all the abilities you can toss at him. That guy's a legend. They had to bring him down.
Okay.
And even up the score, 21-21.
And that was only a melee Rex. Essentially, you're being
needed to recover in net worth, but time is running short for him to keep on farming. Evil Geniuses are beginning to close off more and more of the map, and they're going to go for, they've already taken that top lane, even if it was just a range Rex, taking mostly the objectives there. They're going to now head towards bottom lane, start constricting VP's hold over this game. All that vision, all that presence will soon be left in just their base.
Yeah, these wards not even mattering. They are just a little bit too far behind. Can't find that moment. And not too much high mobility on the side of Solo.
Hunting, grabs him. Lasso, pull back. A kill on a Misery is going to be a decent one. EG, do they have a rebuttal here? Oh, they may actually lose crit as well. Oh no, it wasn't quite enough damage. Telekinesis, he's still going to be dying here, but a minute, no one to commit. And now he's in serious trouble. Solo right next to him, so the Lycan doesn't actually make a commitment. Good block out from the Eye Shards as well. Leaves Pasha a little high and dry, though. He's left in the river, and he's going to get gobbled up. Oh,
very
using
nice.
the Winter's Curse. Actually gets a Force Staff over the cliff as well. Looking to save Pasha's life, and it looks like he just did that.
Yeah, Fear, I mean, he's been playing this quite a bit. He's faced his fair share of Winter Wyverns. He just will. There's a great place to have those kind of fights, too.
Yeah, we were talking about it on the panel, right?
We always end up here.
They're like, you know, the team fight is newbie the best team in a team fight. And I immediately thought of VP, you know? VP, so good at being able to play around each other. But what can you do when you get hooked like that? What an initiation. Now the bouncing laser hits no one as well. They look for their next victim. No one forced to pop the BKB. Turns around with a Sonic Wave, a good amount of damage. Not really that threatening, especially with Sumail still having his ultimate. He forces out of him before he blinks himself away. Still, a pick off of the Bat Rider is enough that Evil Geniuses can go straight for the Roshan.
Oh, it's too fast, though. They know. There's a Lycan in the pit.
They're going to go for the smoke, but it's late. Roshan's already dead.
And there's a Tinker with the Agnum Scepter. He's been such a problem with these blinds.
Oh, almost snagged him right in the booty there. Arteezy jumps in real aggressively. He wants VP to challenge. He wants them to try and turn around and go for this kill, especially since he has the Aegis. VP very wisely continue to back off, though, knowing that if they turn and they lose that fight, which they very likely would, it would be potentially the end of the game with this push. Oh, what a Winter's Curse. Straight onto crit. Not stealing Winter's Curse anytime soon. Now Ramsey's managed to make the jump in. They combo up, manage to finish off the Lycan. Sumail's already popped his ultimate, and they're on top of Arteezy. Keep the damage on him. Don't let him blink. Ramsey's grabs him, still dies, but Arteezy's low enough. They manage to finish off that Aegis. Now Misery in serious trouble, gets Force Staff over the cliff. But what about round two? Arteezy's back with his fresh life. No one challenges it. BKB blinks onto him, already bringing him down to half HP. Arteezy's got to blink away. A little bit farther
with the Marching Machines. They need to finish him. Arteezy, he's doing so much damage. Does finally go down, but they're cleaning up so many heroes. Pasha barely gets away on a sliver of HP. Sumail, he's looking for it. He wants it badly. Couldn't get in range, though, of the Radiance to stop that blink away. A 4-for-4 exchange, but also included an Aegis.
Things you can have is that Autophotic Shield. Pull back here, Pudge, big time trouble. Flame Break and the pull back hit is going to be an easy pickoff for VP. They need plenty more of those to come.
Yeah, the last time Sumail.
Pasha looking for the back line. He's going to go for Fear. Managed to grab him before the BKB goes off, and they managed to get the Winter's Curse. Is it a good one, though? It looks kind of bad because they're trying to go on Fear. They flame break him out of the Winter's Curse, but it's a little bit too late. He's popped the BKB only at half HP, and now can turn and fight the Queen of Pain. He's going to try and go for this one. Crit, he's trying to grab somebody. He brings him solo with, oh, there's a jump in from Arteezy. He sees all these juicy heroes. He sees Ramsey slow, goes for the kill. The rocket's not quite enough. They need a little bit more, but it looks like he's going to be able to make it away, and they've overextended themselves now. Crit goes in, Misery looks for the hook shot. No one looking at Juke at the same time. Sidesteps the hook smoothly. Evil Geniuses, though, still win the fight and are still going to take this lane of Rax, if not much more, with no buybacks on Virtus Pro heroes.
Felt like that fight was a long time coming, and EG just kind of got that coordination that they needed.
And in that fight, VP, who bungled their team fight and their initiation, and as a result, will end up losing to Evil Geniuses in this first game. Trent, EG looked real good out there. Is
Dude,
the curse going to continue for VP?
That Lycan, I don't know, that's the curse thing. You know, this guy, he shapes when the moon comes out. I can't stand to see this thing anymore on the side of EG. I'm done with it. Like,
It's
they're
too
so
strong.
good. They just take so much control on the game. It's like they're not even playing any other styles right now. They are just playing Fear Lycan, get a bunch of kills. We'll just do something with the other heroes, and we're just going to win the game off of that early advantage.
Evil Geniuses versus VP. EG up one game in this best of three. Trent, Lycan ban, surely,
Like,
right?
yeah, I don't know.
You think so?
Obviously, you know, they're not dumb. It turns out these guys actually know stuff about Dota. They do understand it's highly likely he was going to take that Lycan. And they tried it. And I
They tried to counter,
same
they
thing
did
about
as much as they
Na'Vi.
could.
And it didn't work. But then
Okay.
Na'Vi didn't ban it again. So surely this time.
VP learns from
Surely.
mistakes. Okay.
Surely.
All right, well, we're going to go to the panel, see what they think about the Lycan and the rest of this game, number one.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Kappa Trent. We'll come back, of course, to our commentary team for game number two. The longer that game went on, the more you felt EG would take it. At least that was the feeling amongst the panel. And they were pretty much right. Well, some of them were right.
Some of us didn't think it would
Some
go
of
long.
them were right, Alan.
I will admit, I was a little shaken. I thought that VP draft was very strong and very well suited to their playstyle, but I think at the end of the day, this sort of new strat that EG is running, whether putting Artur in these aggressive duel or tri lanes, sacrifice